See him spraying that chemtrail?
Yep. Good thing we're above it.
I know.
Otherwise, we'd be dead right now.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube.
You videoing right now? Oh God, don't video right now.
It's like it's spraying out of the top of his wings.
Don't do any evidence.
Are cirrus clouds filled with metals? And this is the question of the day. This is what his damn video is about. Answer, true. IPCC report says aluminum, titanium, chromium, iron, nickel, and barium are estimated to be present in parts per billion by volume level at exit planes. And then they cite two 1975 reports, which I thought was fucking ridiculous. Okay? I'm going to drop chat just for a second so you can actually see this. So I thought that was fucking ridiculous, so I wanted to dig further. So that's when I came into these studies. Physical and chemical characterization of non-volatile aircraft engine exhaust. What is this? This is right here. And I can bring that up, and I'll bring this up. Let's see if we can get them to load real quick. Chemical characterization of freshly emitted particulate matter from aircraft exhaust using single particle mass spectrometry. And this is from Ulrich Lohmann, Institute of Atmospheric and Climate Science, ETH Zurich, Switzerland. This is an entire team from Switzerland. And they have, all this stuff is right here. First particulate matter aircraft exhaust measurements using single particle mass spectrometry. That can measure nanoparticles. Okay? The majority of the investigated particles contain one or more metallic compounds. The metals and the soot were found to be internally mixed and emitted particles, meaning the metals are in the soot. The soot acts as a cloud condensation nuclei. It is why planes make clouds, and they have for back to the 40s all the way to the present. All the fear porn you could stack up won't change that. And this is from the Wayback Machine because this got deleted. This is also from ETH Switzerland. And again, Ulrich Lohmann and Ulrich Schumann, two top researchers on this topic on the planet. I've read almost everything they've ever written. So much so that I debated Mick West, the chemtrail debunker, and that didn't work out too well for him. But soot particles formed by incomplete combustion of hydrocarbon fuels affect the global radiation budget directly due to their strong light absorbing nature and indirectly by interacting with clouds as cloud condensation nuclei and ice nucleating particles. Now you hear Dane saying ice nucleating particles all the time, and he'll never tell you that it's soot. It's fucking carbon black dust, aka soot, or black carbon. All of these are synonymous. It's right there in the actual. Where are we at? Back here. So anyway, from that paper, the detected metallic compounds were all internally mixed with soot particles. The most abundant metals in the exhaust were chromium, iron, molybdenum, calcium, Na. Why am I having a brain fart? It's sodium, right? Na? Sodium? Yeah, Na, sodium. Ha! Nailed it! Bitches, know your science. Anyway, so they listed all the things, and I gathered a list of all the things that they had, and I put them into this infographic I created. Because I made it. I'm a graphics artist. In addition to be a web designer, in addition to being a much better researcher. Abundant chromium, iron, molybdenum, sodium, calcium, and aluminum. Also detected vanadium, barium, cobalt, copper, nickel, lead, magnesium, manganese, silicon, titanium, and zirconium. And then this, straight from the military, trace element and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon analysis of jet engine fuels, Jet A, JP5, and JP8. And this is why I tell everybody that JP8 is a big problem. This is a link to the old dtse.mil. It's now like apps.dtse. What I'll have to do is actually grab this number and look that up that way, because it's not going to get it otherwise, because they've changed. dtse.mil changed their whole thing up. So anyway, here it is, straight from the Defense Technical Information Center. Shaboom. And you can see that from that I pulled this, because I digs hard. JP5 is the gasoline, and JP8 is the kerosene that they switched to. This also coincides with the first time the word chemtrails was ever used. And as you can see here, when they were using JP5, 5,000 parts per billion. And when they switched to JP8 in 1996, they finished the conversion, which is called the single fuel concept. Calcium in the atmosphere coming from planes shot up to 31,120 parts per billion, aka for people like Dane who cannot do their math, that's 31 parts per million. 31 parts per million. Aluminum went from 2,100 to 9,300 parts per billion. Iron, 210 to 1,100. Magnesium, 1,000 to 5,800. The list goes on. Strontium went from 70 to 351 parts per billion. Titanium went from 35 to 1,056 parts per billion. So was there a massive increase in metal particulates coming out of military planes flying JPA jet fuel, which started in 1996, which happens to be the first article on the internet was written in 1997 that used the word chemtrails, was talking about JP8 jet fuel. Riddle me this. So all of these are on there, in addition to talking about aluminum nanoparticles and all of that. As you can see here, I've got other stuff on here. Spray visualization and alternative aviation turbine fuel embedded with metallic nanoparticles. Nanoparticles increase biofuel performance, and they literally say Jatropha biodiesel, a fuel derived from the crushed seeds of the Jatropha plant, water, a surfactant, and then blended with different proportions of alumina nanoparticles. So yeah, all of this in the jet fuel, all of this referenced. You can see where it came from, bro.
The entire
Let's
web of
finish
life
it.
and the planet's life support systems face the same threat. Reaching a critical mass of awareness is the only way forward in this fight. See the activist.
I agree. Reaching a critical mass of awareness around the amounts of metals in jet fuel, and ends to the speculation about the secret government programs, the secret this and the secret that. And are they spraying graphene? If they were, making fear porn bullshit videos. I cannot believe I had to sit through this. You guys see how fucking triggered I am right now. But this needs to happen. I mean, this is why I have not done a what? Man, are y'all on that long a delay? Come on, Diane. Yes, Na equals sodium. I know this. I was having a brain fart because I have too many thoughts going on right now. I'm triggered. Straight triggered.
This suggestions link on the homepage of geoengineeringwatch.org to learn specific details on how to help in this urgent effort to sound the alarm. Share credible data from a credible source.
Share credible data from a credible source. Go to weathermodificationhistory.com, go to climateviewer.com, and see all of the maps of all of the weather modification projects and where the cloud seeding generators are on climateviewer.org. That is the most credible information you're going to find anywhere on the internet. I will put my balls on that. I will put my reputation on that. I will have any scientist criticize it. I will debate any scientist or politician on this topic because I know what I know what I don't know, and I certainly have counted for the unknown unknowns because all this could change within a moment. When there is evidence that graphene is currently in jet fuel or being sprayed from planes used for weather modification, I will know because they cannot shut up. They can't shut up. When I say it, I mean it. Attack ideas, not people. Love you, mean it. You guys have a great Sunday, and I'll probably see you on a video this week. Not people.